Here's how I would calculate my VRS pension if I was in plan 2. Let's get started. First, I would go to recatr dot nope dot flutter flow dot app. Sure. Okay, so in this opening page, this is the dashboard page. In the dashboard page, I can see that there's an age slider here. And this slider is simply a slider that allows us to see what the income would be in the age we select, right? And so depending on when you choose to receive some of your pensions or your Social Security or something else, that age may differ. And so the slide is there to really just help with that. All right, so let's get started. In this example, we'll assume that this person was born on March 1st, let's say 1980. So 1980 is here, March 1st. Okay, so they are currently 43 years old. And let's say they want to retire at the age of 60. Okay, so 60 years old. And we will assume that as of today, they're making $85,000. All right, so 85,000. Between when we are today and when they retire, we will assume that the average annual increase in salary is somewhere around 2.5%. Okay, not too far off from inflation. So in some years, they might get a larger increase. In other years, they might not get any increase, assuming, for example, there's a recession. But averaging it out over the time period that's left in their employment, we'd say somewhere around 2.5%. Okay. All right, so that's the basic information in. Now let's get started. So we'll select VRS and let's get in here and see what happens. So first, we would say that this person was hired, let's say in 2010, July 1st. Okay. So 2010, July 1st is when they were hired. They are in plan 2. They have not taken a refund, and they did not take any years off before 2013 or after 2013. We're keeping this example very simple. Based on that information, by the time they get to 60 years old, um, using that 2.5% average annual increase, their final compensation would be somewhere in the vicinity of $120,000. They would have 30 years of service by that point, and they would be eligible to receive their retirement at 60 years old. Now, let's use an example where, let's say the person works for less than 30 years. So in this case, we would go to 2011, July 1st is fine, hit OK. And you can see that with one less year of service, right, so 29 years of service, they can collect their retirement or their pension at 61 years old. And that's simply because the formula for collecting their pension is years of service plus age equals 90, right? So 29 plus 61 equals 90. And so in this case, you work one less year, you add another year to your eligibility age, all right? And so what happens if we did 2012, right? July 1st, okay, 62. So we'll take it back to 2010, July 1st, okay? And so based on all the inputs we've put in, it looks like this person would be able to bring in about $59,000 in pension per year, starting at the age of 60 is when they can start collecting it. Then I would go back to the profile. There it is, 59,500 a year, the age of 60. And so going back to the dashboard, that's how I'd calculate it. Thank you for watching.